Hey guys, today I'm going to show you the top 10 programs that you should have in your PC right now. Let's kick it off with our number one, Opera GX. Right here, we can go to opera.com/gx and here we can download the app of Opera GX for Windows. And you can also go here by going into Google search and just simply typing in Opera GX, and you should have the result of this website right here, and you can go here. So to download it, you just simply need to click here to download Opera GX for Windows, and it will automatically start. You should have this pop-up right now that your download is starting, or you might have it here if you're using this Microsoft Edge or Google Chrome. So the installation process is very simple. You just have to follow through it. After you have downloaded it, you can just open the program and install, and after that you will be prompted right here. So as you can see, this is what you will see when you first open Opera GX, and as you can see, this is just the default, but it is already so much better than this Microsoft Edge. And just from these looks, from the aesthetics, it is so much better, especially when you're a gamer. I'm pretty sure that you would love this more. And not just that, Opera GX comes with a lot of convenience. You can see here, I have a lot of tools right here. You can go into GX control and you can have the hot tab scaler so that you can save resources depending on your choosing, whether you choose RAM or CPU to save. And you have the network limiter, so in case you are using a limited internet connection, then you can use this so that you can control how much you are using. And especially the best of all, RAM limiter, so that you won't have any laggy experience here in Opera GX, where it takes up all of your resources, all of your RAM storages, because you have so many tabs open. You can limit it right here with their RAM limiter, and they also have the CPU limiter right here, which you can use, which is simply turning on right here and dragging this right there. And same here for the RAM, by the way, you can just drag it right here. As for me, I have the 32 gig of RAM, so I have the 32 gig right here, but I don't want to use it for now. Just like that, just turn it off, but you can use this feature as you want. And the next one is the GX Cleaner. This is very simple and very effective to use. You can clean your browser right here with hassle-free. You don't have to go to the settings, so that you could clean your browser. You can clear it. You'll have here, in just 2 clicks, you can already start cleaning your browser and have it in a fresh start. And you also have some pre-installed programs right here, just like Twitch or Messenger. You could even add some more Messenger apps here, like go here in the sidebar setup by right-clicking in your sidebar and go to sidebar setup, and you can go have WhatsApp and Telegram right here, and you could also show more. You have a lot more. You can have TikTok, Twitter, Discord, VK, and so much more. So just from that, it's already becoming very convenient. So for now, I just want the Facebook Messenger enabled in my browser, just like that. And now I can also show you this player right here. So Opera has its player on its own, and you can even watch YouTube while having it right here. Example, when you're scrolling through Facebook and you want to still play YouTube, then you can have it right here in a small mini player. And yeah, that is very convenient. And if you're reading a manga, then you can also do it like that. And here we have the history, of course, and here are the extensions and the settings right here. And if you want to change the theme, then you could go into here. Let's just go back first. Right here you can go into mods, and as you can see right here in the mods, you have suggestions right here. You can cozy it. It's very simple. You just have to click install, and it would automatically be installed when it has been finished downloading, just like that. And as you can see, it's already better. If you're a girl, then I think you would like this. And notice this, when I open, there is a sound effect just like that because of the mod. But if you don't want that, you can remove it, right? Just clicking remove. The next one, number 2, is Fan Control by Remo, and you can get to this website by simply searching in a Google GitHub Fan Control, and after that you will have the first result right here. You want to click on it and you will be prompted right here, and from here you want to download the Fan Control. You want to download right here, and this button, it's very small. And after you have downloaded that zip, you want to make a folder named Fan Control, and you want to paste the zip here and you want to extract the zip here. And after that, you're gonna wait for it and you wanna search for the exe file right here. As you can see, we can now launch it. Yes, and let's wait for it in a bit, and there you go, it is now launched right here. So you want to proceed like yes and okay right here, and just wait for a bit until it is finished loading. And as you can see here, fan control is basically, from the name itself, you can control every fan here in your system, even your case, your GPU, or your CPU, your cooler. You can control it right here, and you can see the details right here in the GPU fan, how many rotations it is per minute, RPM, just like that. And you can turn it here, the curve, if it is applicable for you. We have the system fans right here, the GPU fan, CPU fan, pump fan, system fan, and so on. You can customize or modify it right here. But as you can see, it is taking a while because this is the first time that I am launching it in this PC. So in your case, when you're first using this fan control app, this might be also the case for you. It might take a while so to detect everything in your system, and testing, as you can see, it says testing and no speed and so on. And number 3, we have hardware info, which basically monitors all your system specs, the temperatures and everything. So to download it, it's very simple. You just have to go here and hwinfo.com, and you can click here on free download. And after that, you can just go here into the installer right here, and you wanna hover on free download, and you wanna go into one of these links, but for me, I'll choose this one. And from here, you wanna click here on the installer so that it would start installing right here. You can now save it, and after you have saved it, you should be seeing it in your downloads, and you wanna open it right there, and you wanna click on yes. And in here, it's very easy to install like that, and it's very fast because this is just a very lightweight program, and we want to launch it. And yes again, and start. In here we want to, or I recommend just sensors only, and we're gonna go start, and let's wait for it to load as it analyzes our computer and its sensors. As you can see here, it is detecting our sensors, and it's gonna take quite a bit of time depending on your PC specs. So here we are finished. Let us make this full screen right here, and we can do it like this if you want to, like that, so that you can see it better. Here we have a lot of components here, a lot of infos right here, their temperatures. That is very helpful. So if you're finding some faults in your hardware and you're not you're not sure on what it is, then you could definitely find it here in hardware info, because you can see all the informations right here. Now number 4 is MSI Afterburner. So this one is very popular, so there's a high chance that you already know this, but this is it. To go here into this website, all you have to do again is simply search it in the Google right there, burner, and after that you can see the website right here, and you will be prompted right here, and you want to just accept the settings, and you want to download Afterburner right here. And after you have downloaded that, it's very easy to install. All you have to do is extract the zip file right here. You want to extract that, and you want to run the installer after that. Then after that, you can now get the MSI Afterburner. Let's just open it right here. I already have it installed in my computer here. In the MSI Afterburner, you have a lot of features right here. You can control your fan and the power limit that you are going to permit. So if you wanna boost this up, then you could have higher FPS in your games, because of course your GPU would be able to get more power from your PSU, which means it can use its full capabilities to give you the smoothest performance ever. And you could also control your overclocking here. You could control your core clock, your memory clock right there, and you could see the GPU right here, the megahertz, and temperature of course right here. As you can see, mine is currently on 50, and you also have a lot of features here that you can use right here, and you can even change the theme if you don't want the MSI. Right here in the user interface, right there you can change it into like this, or depending on what you want. And you could also use on-screen display on your game, so you could have statistics right here in your screen when you're playing a game, and that is really helpful when you're monitoring your PC when you're playing a game. Now the number 5 on the list is Process Lasso by Bitsum, and you can download this for free right here in bitsum.com. Right there, it's a very easy process. You just have to open this right there after you have downloaded it for free, and agree, next, install right there, and after that you can now go and use the application right here. So Process Lasso is all about processes that is existing in your computer. You can manage it all right here. So for example, right here, let's just say I want this right there. I want to set its CPU priority into always, like here you can go it for highest, set it for highest priority for CPU, so it's gonna be hogging your CPU if you set it like this. So if you want to make it a priority, then you can go here into CPU priority, current, and real time, and you can also do it here in always if you wanna set it into real time or highest always. And here in the CPU affinity is you can select the cores that it is currently using right here. You can, as you can see, it's all checked. So if you don't want some cores to be used, then you can go and uncheck it right here. So that's about the Process Lasso. It's all about the processes that is happening in a computer. So this is basically just for the advanced version. So if you're someone who is looking for an advanced task manager so that you can see the processes, then this is the app for you. And next up, number 6 is LatencyMon, and you can find it here in just a simple Google search. You want to go here into TechSpot, and it says LatencyMon, and you can download it here, and you can press here on download, and it's gonna start downloading right there. So LatencyMon is basically an app that is very efficient in finding what is the fault or problem in your PC currently is. You can use this as a troubleshooter. So let's install right there after it has been finished downloading, and next again, and accept the agreement, next, install, and after that we can now launch LatencyMon, and here it is. And here, once you have opened it to start, you wanna click here on the start monitor icon, and as you can see, it's gonna be starting right there, and it's gonna measure everything in our PC, our latency, and how responsive our PC is. So you can use this into troubleshooting whether you have problems. So if you are seeing just green bars right here, then that means you are all good. But if you're seeing some yellow bars or maybe red bars, then that is an indication that you have problems in your PC. And so that you can understand it better, you can search the terms right here. You can search it in Google so that you can understand it, and you can use LatencyMon better. And in here we also have different categories. We have stats, processes, drivers, and CPUs. So obviously you can find it here on stats, on the stats of your computer, and the processes here, of course, and your drivers. If you're having trouble with your drivers, if you think the drivers are faulty, then you can see it here. And also the CPUs right here, you can see it right here in the CPU section. So LatencyMon is very useful if you are finding faults in your computer, so be sure to try this out if you're having problems. And now the next up in our list, number 7, is DaVinci Resolve 18. So DaVinci Resolve is a free editing software, and don't worry, this software is not mediocre. In fact, it is one of the top video editor software that you can use right here, and it's just for free. And you can see here all the features right here and what's new. This is the new updates that has come here in DaVinci Resolve. We have the Blackmagic Cloud, proxy generator, and media management. We have now libraries, and so on and so on. This is a lot right here. You can even have track moving warp surfaces. So if you want to know what it looks like, you can see it right here in the overview here, so that you could understand DaVinci Resolve more. And if you want to download it, by the way, you can just simply go here and you have the free download right here, and you can choose what you want right here, but you want to choose the DaVinci Resolve 18 for sure, because this is the stable one. You don't want this yet because that is just beta. And if you want to have the latest effects or features, then you can go here. And you don't want this because this one is paid. And you want to go here. If you were in Windows, you want to download it, and you will provide your details right here. And as you can see, there is an asterisk. These are the only details that is needed, and those without, then you can just leave it blank, just like this one. And after you have done filling up all of this, then you can download it after you have clicked this button right here. Let's go back. So here is the overview. DaVinci Resolve is the world's only solution that combines editing, color correction, visual effects, motion graphics, audio post-production, all in one Surface software tool. So DaVinci is the video editor you need if you want to create videos like movies, shorts, or whatever you need, like b-rolls or maybe montage. Then this is the perfect for you if you don't have budget like Premiere Pro that you have to pay every month for your subscription. And you can do it all here in DaVinci Pro. In fact, some people or some great editors are saying that DaVinci Resolve is even better than Final Cut X Pro or even Premiere Pro. And now on the number 8 spot, next up is Handbrake. So Handbrake is a really efficient tool if you are constantly dealing with videos, and when you export your videos, example from an editing software, let's say DaVinci Resolve, and the file size is too big, like it is 2 gig or bigger, then you can download handbrake.com here in handbrake.fr. And let's launch Handbrake here, and this is what you will see when you launch Handbrake right here. As you can see here, you can even drop a folder here so that you can you can batch and re-encode it, because you need to re-encode it so that you could reduce the file size right here. And you have the title, the preset right here. You can select a lot of preset, and the format, of course, and you can have it web optimized, and the dimensions, the filters, the videos, the subtitles, even you can also have it here. And you have the queue right here. You want to add to queue if you are doing a batch encoding, so you want to add it to queue so that everything would be encoded as you have set here in the settings all at once, so you don't have to encode it one by one. It will save you a lot of time, and it will save you a lot of storage when you use Handbrake. And next up, number 9 is OBS. In fact, this is what I am using right now as a recording software so that I can record my tutorials right here, and you can download it here in obsproject.com, and you have the choices here depending on your operating system and how you want to download OBS right here. So OBS is a premier tier, and you can use it for YouTube, Logitech, Twitch. So you could also use this as a live streaming tool, and you can see here I have the option here to start streaming, and I have the virtual camera, so you can use this feature if you want to go into, let's say, Omegle, and you can use a virtual camera so that you could present your screen right here in Omegle as your camera. And you have a lot of sources here. You could add game capture, image or image slideshow, a scene, and many more. Like here, audio capture, you also have that. And for the scenes, of course, you could add a scene right here. So if you want a scene, then you could add the sources of that scene right here. So if you're gonna go for scene 2, there will be a lot more, there will be a lot different sources right here depending on what you set up. And this is where you get your audios right here. So if you want to add your audio, you can go here, and you want to add here in the mic aux, or you can just simply go here in settings to change your audio settings right here, especially when you're using your mic, so you can set it right here. So if you go and enable here, you will have right here, we want to enable this, let's say right here, and we're going to apply. And as you can see, there is another right here, but we don't want that. So let's go to settings again, and let's disable it right there, and disabled right that, and okay. And after that, we can now go into scene transition. So this is very efficient if you are live streaming, and it is very formal. You need to have transition to get your viewers engaged. So this is a very nice tool. You can do everything here in OBS. This is, for me, the best recording software that you can have right now. Finally, number 10 is WinDirStat. So this is a very useful tool if you want to manage your storage right here. So you want to download, you can go here in downloads, and right here you can go and select one of the links right here. We're gonna go for FuzzHub, and after that, let's go here, and we want to go here and click right there, and it's gonna be downloading, and let's wait for it, and we want to open it now, and we want to click on yes, and here accept. It's very easy to install right here, and next again, and close. We can now run WinDirStat, and you can select the drive that you want to scan, but for me, I'm going to scan this one right here, and click on OK, and as you can see, it has started in scanning every file right here. So it's very fast because I am using an SSD right there. So as you can see, you already see a lot of folders right here. So when this has finished, then you will be able to see some graphs right here, just like it is being shown right here in the home section. This is what you will see. You can click the graphs right here, the squares or rectangles if you may, and the larger the square or the rectangle, then the larger its size. So different colors means it's file type. So if for videos, then you could have a different color for videos right here as indicated right here. So let's just check if it is finished right here, but it's gonna take a while. So let me just cut it after it has been completed, and there it is. It has now been completed, and as you can see, I have the graphs right here, the squares or rectangles if you may. As you can see everything right here, the large files. The larger the square or the rectangle, the larger the files. So right here, and you can delete it if you want right here, or that. Let's say we want to delete this, then you can do it right here. We can delete it to recycle bin, or we can delete it permanently. So WinDirStat is a really great way for you to clean your hard drive so that you can save more storage in your PC. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to be updated on our new uploads. See you soon.